South Dakota Swimming was mid-leadership crisis. No one wanted to take the mantle of a legislative body that wasn't working. I was elected general chair of South Dakota Swimming, an organization to which I'd never been to one of their meetings, at a meeting I did not attend, on the 7th ballot. Really what the message there is that we had a lot of work to do, a ton of work to do. And it wasn't, that's not a statement about what I brought to the table, that's a statement about how bare the table was. As an LSC, we didn't know what it meant to be an LSC. How do we benefit our client group, our constituent group, which is the swim teams and the swimmers?
It's up to the LSC board to be the leaders. I think once the club starts seeing that leadership, then the sky is kind of the limit, because then the athletes are bound to be served better by that.
Arlene agreed to come out and help us through the strategic planning process. It helped the entire LSC discover what the value proposition of an LSC is. What are we supposed to be delivering to our swimmers? And how do we pull in the same direction to do that?
I think it's kind of a LSC-wide kind of culture that's created.
It's nice to have like the smaller towns in on the decisions too, so it's not just run by the big organizations of South Dakota.
The LSC's got to bring a benefit to the swimmers. That's what it's all about.
The successes that we can kind of gauge South Dakota Swimming on is when I look at just our attendance at the USA Swimming Convention, 4 or 5 years ago, where we were not having any representation. And I know this upcoming year we're looking at having 10 to 12 or more.
If we make one coach smarter, then we improve everyone, taking on new training opportunities, new methods of training.
Trying to make those programs more readily available.
We're building the infrastructure of our organization so we can provide better services.
It just builds a better team atmosphere for every team in South Dakota.
Anything we do to improve the experience. We brought in Olympic people who they could take pictures with, they could dream big.
And I think it gets people fired up.
I think that the one thing that we're doing is using our committees now. We kind of lost touch that bringing the teams together and really working toward a common cause really would help everyone in the long run.
So I think it just has kind of a domino effect. Anytime an organization improves its effectiveness, then the athletes are bound to be served better by that, and all the members.
What South Dakota Swimming has become a lot better at is pulling in the same direction and recognizing that since we have an effective structure to work with, that we can move forward with that. Once it became very, very clear that it was going to be an inclusive process, people pulled together. And we're not done. I mean, the gap exists. There's a great distance between where we started and where we are, but there's still a sizable difference for where we're going to go.